Green spaces have been used for environmental conditions, protect the environment, promote outdoor activities, and provide healthy urban conditions for people's good physical and mental well-being. Green spaces can also solve low-income neighborhoods complications such as air pollution, hotter area, and high rates of asthma cases.
I think that they are essential, and I think more so than ever, a lot of focus has been on them because of quarantining and because of the virus.
In the context of the COVID-19 pandemic in late June of 2020, 31 respondents reported symptoms of anxiety or depression. 13 reported having started or increased substance use. 26% reported stress-related symptoms, and 11% reported having serious thoughts of suicide in the past 30 days.
It's been proven through many, many different kinds of studies that once you're outside and once you're walking in nature, your stress levels kind of go down, your heart rate slows down a little bit, and your blood pressure kind of calms down.
Green spaces, open spaces, and parks are all really cool. They're great spaces to, take walks, exercise, clear your head, and enjoy the nature around you. Especially when you live like in New York City, there isn't much of it. It's much of concrete and skyscrapers and buildings and such. So any kind of space like that where you can just go and enjoy nature is dope. It's nice.
These tapes, I don't really know these, but people listen to the sounds of waves or breeze, and and there are these things you can buy to help you feel tranquil, and it's always nature related. So I do think that nature provides this tranquility and this space that we need as human beings for our mental health.
1 in 5 people suffer from a mental illness, as approximately 57.7 million Americans every year. 55% of mental illness begins by age 14, and 3/4 begins by age 24.
It's just very discouraging, if you're outside expecting to be calmed by, the beautiful nature, and then all of a sudden see all this trash everywhere, and maybe it's even dangerous depending on what the trash is.
Green spaces with trash, my personal opinion. Aside from, I feel like there should be some kind of city regulation to keep those spaces clean. As a community, we should all do our part to make sure that we keep those places clean. Everywhere you go, you should throw your trash away, but especially in these small areas where you get that little bit of peace, the fresh air, aside from all the smog and stuff with all the vehicles and all the skyscrapers and stuff and all the construction. These small spaces that we can escape and just have these meditative moments. We should all do everything we can as a community to keep them clean. And the city should do a better job because there's not a lot of them, you know what I mean? So they should do a better job at just maintaining these spaces clean and loiter free, litter free, so everybody can enjoy them peacefully.
Green spaces can affect your mental health. These places you spend a lot of time in can have a significant impact on your well-being, both physically and mentally. It is known that learning in nature can also support reduced stress, reduce anger, and aggressive behaviors. Time spent in nature not only encourages treating the parks and earth with care, but also builds stronger emotional connections to people and nature. Parks and outdoor programming can be used as a critical way to increase these positive effects on health and quality of life for your community. Along with that, in several studies, it has been confirmed that separation from nature is detrimental to human development, health, and well-being, and that regular contact with nature is required for good mental health. More time spent in parks and green spaces can help individuals fight against mental health issues like depression, anxiety, and stress. When reading a researcher's data, they had used research into ecotherapy, a type of formal treatment which involves doing activities outside in nature. And it had shown it can help with mild to moderate depression, and that people who lived in close proximity, walking distance, to natural space, such as parks, had significantly improved mental health. With this being said, the Clean Air Green Corridor can bring healthy air to the neighborhood and our community by improving the air quality. How can this be done, you may ask? Well, a solution would be to help provide more green spaces by picking up after left behind trash, helping plant more trees and plants for better air quality, and putting tree guards up so that these trees can stay green and healthy. By doing this, not only does it provide more green spaces for people, but it can also be used as a way for a decrease in mental
important
health.
for mental health.
Green spaces are important to mental health.
Green spaces are important to mental health.
Green spaces are important for mental health.
Green spaces are important to mental health.